If you don't mind me saying, when you say I'm in favour of gay rights, you're not. You're in favour of some, but not all.
What happened was that the gay community changed their perspective as to what they wanted.
Because I don't support gay marriage.
There's something wrong in this country when gays can serve openly in the military.
Without this amendment, Minnesota could have gay marriage imposed on us. If we allow this to happen, group marriage, polygamy, and things much worse may not be far behind.
If you change the variables and say that it doesn't have to be a man and a woman, it can be a woman and a woman or a man and a man, other people are going to say, well, wait a minute. What, are you saying that a man and a man is the only kind of relationship we can have? A man and a woman, or a man and a man, or a woman and a woman? Why not a man and a woman and a woman and a woman? It may sound crazy.
That marriage is between one man and one woman.
Defining marriage as between one man and one woman.
As the legal union between one man and one woman.
To define marriage as between a man and a woman.
Marriage is between a man and a woman.
I oppose same-sex marriage.
I would be cutting back on federal spending. I would also bring down the federal corporate tax rate.
I'm all for tax cuts.
Tax cut.
We just need these permanent tax cuts.
We've got to bring our tax rate down.
I would also cut taxes. I would be in favor of further tax reductions.
Oh, we'll talk about bringing our tax rates down.
It does work, but we have to, the Laffer curve, Arthur Laffer, he explained this very well on paper, and he could show that government lowering taxes allows more productivity, allows more business to be engaged in, and ultimately more revenue.
Today I lay before the American people my cut, balance, and grow plan. It cuts taxes, and it also cuts the spending.
So do you think President Obama's a socialist?
Sure, of course he is.
We are unwilling to allow Barack Obama to implement socialism in the United States of America.
His policies are socialist.
All right, so
Socialism. We are on the road to European socialism.
Obama represents the socialist policies that are bankrupting this country.
This is a president so committed to class warfare and so committed to bureaucratic socialism that he can't possibly be effective in jobs.
Are you a socialist by any chance?
The fact that President Obama doesn't come to the Reagan Library to try to figure out how to create jobs.
Someone else who would join us in that agreement, and that would be Ronald Reagan.
And I like the idea of another actor in the White House. After all, the last time we tried it, it seemed almost, I don't know, perfect.
The right way for America to proceed when we face the kind of challenges we face is to pursue the strategy which Ronald Reagan pursued.
Well, I really liked and knew a little bit Ronald Reagan, and I really liked him.
One of my great economists that I admire, Ronald Reagan.
There is a controversy among scientists about whether evolution is a fact or not.
About evolution, and it's a theory that is out there. It's got some gaps in it. But
I think there is a theory of evolution, and I don't accept it.
The fact of the matter is the science is not settled on whether or not the climate change is being impacted by man.
Man-made global warming is a hoax.
I'm not one to attribute every activity of man to the changes in the climate, but also for the cyclical temperature changes on our planet.
why is it that the scientists are all in on this? I mean, so many people are in on the global warming is real and we've got to stop it right now.
And some scientists talking for global warming. I don't think that it has been established yet as a fact that global warming is the issue of the day. And I think that at this point...
When it comes to establishing your worldview, I was curious, what newspapers and magazines did you regularly read before you were tapped for this to stay informed and to understand the world?
I've read most of them, again, with a great appreciation for the press, for the media.
But like what one specifically, I'm curious that you...
all of them, any of them that have been in front of me over all these years. I have a vast variety of sources where we get our news to. Alaska isn't a foreign country where it's kind of suggested. It seems like, wow, how could you keep in touch with what the rest of Washington, D.C. may be thinking and doing when you live up there in Alaska? Believe me, Alaska is like a microcosm of America.
I will tell you, it's 3 agencies of government when I get there that are gone. Commerce, education, and the, what's the third one there? Let's see.
You need 5.
Oh, 5, okay. So commerce, education, and the
EPA?
EPA, there you go. No, okay.
Let's talk deposition.
Seriously? Is EPA the one you were talking about? Or?
No, sir. No, sir. We were talking about the agencies of government. EPA needs to be rebuilt. There's no doubt about that.
But you can't name the third one?
The third agency of government,
Yeah.
I would do away with the education, the commerce, and let's see. I can't. The third one I can't. Sorry.
Alaska.
Do you agree with the Bush doctrine?
In what respect, Charlie?
The Bush. Well, what do you interpret it to be?
His worldview